In this study, we were interested in looking at the effects of glycemic control on memory, depression, and hippocampal volumes. HbA1c in blood plasma is often used as a marker of glycemic control, with higher levels of HbA1c marking impaired glycemic control, and this is what is seen in diabetes. But even in healthy controls, correlations have been shown between HbA1c levels and cognitive performance, depression, and also hippocampal volumes. But no study so far has put all of those factors into a single study. That was the purpose of this work, and we looked at just over 1,300 participants, all drawn from a cohort study running in Brazil. A subset of those, about 400, had an MRI as well. We used the HADS for depression and a word list memory recall task to assess participants' memory. Hippocampal volumes were then extracted using free surface segmentation toolbox. And then we used partial correlations to explore associations between HbA1c levels, depression symptoms, memory performance, and hippocampal volumes. And we predicted that impaired glycemic control, as indexed by higher HbA1c, would be linked to poorer word list performance, and that is what we found. We also found that high HbA1c levels, so impaired glycemic control, was associated with lower volumes in the left hippocampus. There was also associations between HbA1c and depression symptoms too. We also found that those effects were stronger in participants aged over 50. However, we didn't find any links between hippocampal volumes and depression or hippocampal volumes and cognitive performance. Nevertheless, the results show that poor glycemic control is linked to higher depression and poorer word list recall, and also associated with lower hippocampus volume, particularly in those aged over 50. And although the recall and depression didn't correlate with hippocampal volume, its correlation with HbA1c levels does suggest that hippocampal atrophy resulting from higher HbA1c levels might have some role in how impaired glycemic control impacts cognition and raises risk of depression. Cortisol and neuroinflammation could be important mechanisms underlying this.